Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to present you a general approach from Italian Air Force to space. Why space? Because we depend from space, access to space and access to space services, such as services provided by satellites, electro-optic information, earth observation and telecommunications, point navigation and timing, GPS. We are depending every day in normal life and specifically for the Italian Air Force assets. They are really dependent on space. So access to space and space services are critical. But space is becoming point of interest from different governments, but also from a number of private companies. I'm trying to cercando di girare. And so space is becoming a congested environment. So there are a number of assets, but also a number of degrees. We count around 40,000 pieces of and objects greater than 10 centimeters, which are rounding around the Earth, orbiting around the Earth. And space is also contested because space services are interests of a number of institutional organizations, government, and private organizations as well. We can think about what's going on with SpaceX in the USA in the last year. As we are depending on space, of course, Italian Air Force cannot avoid to extend the competencies to the hyperspace and to space. So hyperspace, with hyperspace we mean the air from 100,000 feet to 400,000 feet. So whereas outer space is commonly called space, is above the 400,000 feet. So we are approaching space and aerospace environment with a collaborative and inclusive initiative to collect all the cooperation and collaboration from national. Okay, this is my agenda. So we are already at the second point. Thank you very much. Maybe I can call the next slide, please. Okay. And so we are currently collaborating with a number of institutions. First of all, the Ministry of Defense, because space assets are really dependent from space, but they are not only the Italian Air Force assets. Space dependency, we can find space dependency for ships as well, and for the army. So we are really in contact with the Ministry of Defense, but also with a civilian institution. First of all, the Italian Space Agency. Here we are at the national level, the Italian Space Agency and National Council, National Research Council. In the European framework, we are collaborating for a number of initiatives, but also we are collaborating with a number of friendly Air Force and government point-to-point, military-to-military collaboration as well. Of course, we are promoting our initiative in line with the Interministerial Committee for Space and Aerospace Policy, which is providing us the headline how to follow, how to progress and perform this kind of initiatives in the space and aerospace. In particular, I'm presenting, we are pursuing a number of initiatives. One is related to the suborbital flight. We are currently negotiating the acquisition of flight service from Virgin Galactic. Why Virgin Galactic? Because they provide flight services which is quite close to what we are doing every day. So takeoff, landing, horizontal takeoff, horizontal landing, and also they are the airfield, the aircraft, and the spaceship are quite similar to the current we are using. We are promoting this initiative also because we would like to learn and gain some experience, bring this experience here in Italy, also to support what's going on with the civilian part. Yesterday there's been an event, the Grottaglia as spaceport for Europe, and we are supporting, of course, what's going on for the civilian in the civilian field. But we need to also provide some function from the military aspect. The Italian Air Force is responsible for air defense, so we cannot have think to have a suborbital civilian flight without having the capability to monitor and to intervene in case of suborbital flight issues. And for this flight, we are going to acquire a flight service for hopefully for the next year, bringing above the Karman line, so above the 400. I don't know whether we can continue with our microphone. We are bringing above the Karman line some experiments, also in combination with the National Research Council, and hopefully 3 passengers. One will be for sure medical, because we need to understand better which are the effects on pilots and personnel while operating a suborbital flight. Of course, suborbital flight requires as well some logistic support in terms of spaceport, in terms of all the operational need to supply the suborbital flight, and a regulatory framework. This regulatory framework is really essential. That's why the Italian Air Force started as well a few years ago collaboration with the civilian, with the ENAC, so the civilian regulatory, which is of course in contact with FAA from the American, and the ICAO for the international standard. This regulatory framework is really essential if we think to start to operate the suborbital flight. As already anticipated by my colleague yesterday, we asked the Test Flight Center to perform some feasibility study to understand whether we can bring in Italy suborbital flight. We can start from Italy as suborbital flight, and we have identified Grazianise and Decimomannu as potential spaceport to perform this kind of flight. This is more or less the flight plan, so the boosting, zero gravity above the Karman line, and re-entry. This is single point takeoff, single point landing, but of course we are thinking about having a flight phase in time, and of course this flight safe phase will be hypersonic. That's why also it's very important for the Italian Air Force to attend this symposium. This is some picture. So the airship is composed by two parts: the white knight bringing the spaceship up to a certain altitude, and then the spaceship is released, the engine is ignited, and it will bring a passenger and experiments above the cannon line. We are also very interested in the stratospheric platform. Italian Air Force is really pushing, together with some industries, to perform studies to have a stratospheric platform prototype in the next few years. Why stratospheric platform? Because they are really versatile. There are payload versatility. That means that we can provide for lower altitude. This platform will fly around 25,000 meters, but they are able to provide the same services as satellites without going on orbit, and they can provide also better performance in terms of endurance compared to the current UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles. So this should reduce cost compared to space assets, but provide more or less the same capabilities. And of course, this is also a strong collaboration with the Italian Research Center for Aerospace, the TCol. Going further, we are also interested to access to space, because from space we can get these services which are fundamental for our daily operations. We are assisting to evolution, which is reducing in size. The technology is reducing in size, so also satellites are going to reduce in size. So we pass from Cosmos Skynet, almost 2 tons satellites, up to some mini satellites, micro satellites, ESA, 60 kilograms. But actually there are very interesting satellites which are CubeSat, which are less than 10 kilos, and they are providing performance which are not comparable, but they can be complementary to those provided by big satellites. And also we are going to assist with sort of transformation of the services. We are going into the phase of big satellites constellations, and of course we cannot afford big satellites constellation with big due to the cost. That's why we are thinking about to use small satellites and to gain access to space through using military aircraft, which is currently available, and might represent a solution for autonomy and flexibility in the access to space. Again, we are starting a study, a feasibility study, but also an economical feasibility, affordability study to launch, to develop a launcher from an airplane. And we are in collaboration with a number of academic institutions and industries. We count up to 26 organizations which are really looking for cooperating in this enterprise. Of course, we need also to protect our space assets. How? Through the space situational awareness. From the civilian world, we can divide the space situational awareness into space surveillance and tracking, space weather, and near Earth object observation. In particular, the space situational, the space the space surveillance tracking is performed in collaboration with in the European framework, in collaboration with national institutions such as the Italian Space Agency and Italian National Astrophysical Institute, which provide manpower but also assets to monitor satellites which are risking for collision or which are re-entry in the atmosphere, or which or debris which are also providing risks due to fragmentation, so increasing the number of these objects. This is performed, of course, in a collaboration. We set up an Italian SST operational center, which is currently in Pratica di Mare. Fabio Monaci is working with this ISOC, and this ISOC provides to the European SST framework those services for the European satellites. In particular, Italy is responsible for re-entry and fragmentation errands at the European level. And of course, we are also having a multinational collaboration with the US and a number of other countries in a multinational global exercise, Global Sentinel Basque last September in 2013. Space weather. Space weather is also fundamental because space weather affects satellites as well as ground equipment. Think about electrical lines. It is also responsible for sickness and health for human beings. That's why Italian Air Force started since last year, if I'm not wrong, service bulletin also for the space weather. Every 4 hours a space weather bulletin is released by our colleagues. Thank you for your attention. Should you have any questions, please.
Thank you, Colonel. Do we have a quick question? I see an hand is being raised.
Hi. Are these satellites, TCol satellites, going to be coordinated by an international partnership with Europe or NATO, or are going to be just Italian coordinated?
This is not working. I hope you can hear me. National satellites are coordinated by Italian government. In particular, the defense staff is the general staff is responsible for operating the national assets. Whereas in the European framework, we are providing those services for all those assets which are operated or owned by European members. I don't know whether this is...
Thank you. I have the feeling we have stressed the system yesterday and we couldn't recover during the night. So we'll have to cope with it. And the other thing I have been told is that we have no Swiss watch. So we will have to upgrade our Italian pendulum and see if we can make better as far as time is concerned. I will say no more questions. Thank you very much, Colonel, for your